What is it that actually makes a scary movie? Some people think it's the jump scares, the gore, the spirits, the ghosts, the vampires. I'm a little more harsh. It takes a lot to actually scare me. So I asked you guys, what are some movies that are actually scary? And y'all gave me some solid recs. I watched 8 of them. I'm gonna rank them and let you guys know what the most scary movie is. But before I get into that, let me know in the comments what movies are actually scary to you. And don't forget to click that subscribe button. Thank you.
Hey, what do you know? I scared him.
At the bottom of my list, I have Children of the Corn. It's basically about a town where all the children have followed this cult and they go around slashing the adults. Honestly, I don't think this is anyone's fault. I think if I was 7 years old, this would have scared me. But because it's such an older movie and we've done a lot since then, it didn't really scare me too much. But it was like, I think if you want to scare the kids, if your kids acting up, you want to scare them, throw on Children of the Corn. But I will say, 80s horror music, it honestly reigns supreme. Next up, I have When Evil Lurks. It's about a small town who finds out that a demon is about to be born and they're trying to escape and kill it the right way before it basically kills everybody else. It's not that the movie wasn't scary. At times I was confused on exactly what was going on and the rules of what was going on. And once I kind of got into it, I was just like, okay, if you don't like gore, this movie will scare you. It's second to bottom on my list, but you should still try it anyway. Next up, I have Paranormal Activity. Now, I told you guys, spirits don't really scare me. The poltergeist, all of that stuff, it doesn't really scare me. The reason that this movie is even above the other two is there's something about found footage that makes it feel so real and so authentic that even though it's not scary, it is like, like, it does feel like this happened to a couple. The found footage aspect of it is what makes it like creepy, scary. Oh my goodness, how are they gonna get out of this? What are they gonna do? And I feel like that is what aids to the tension and the tightness in my chest. If you like found footage horror and you are one of the few people on the planet who have not seen Paranormal Activity, or if you just haven't seen it since it came out, run it back, turn off all the lights, and let yourself be fully immersed in this movie. And ask me if you don't jump at least once. Next, I have 30 Days of Night. I actually have never heard of this movie, ever. Somebody recommended it to me. I went into it completely blind, and I was like pleasantly surprised. It's about a small town. It's always a small town. It's about a small town in Alaska, and they're about to go into that period of time in Alaska where there's no sun. And luckily for them, vampires come to the town. So now they have to sit here and fight off these vampires for 30 days. And everybody don't make it. Everybody can't make it. Vampire movies work for me because even though I know vampires aren't real, there's a real threat. With the ghosts and the spirits, sometimes it's like, how can I escape a ghost or a spirit? Like, what are we doing? But with vampires, there's clear rules. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. I felt like this would have been better as a limited series or maybe even a 2-hour movie. It felt a little rushed, but solid vampire movie. It's a solid vampire. If you love vampire movies, you gotta watch this one. Next, I have Sinister. Now, a lot of people, this is a movie I got a lot, and it's a movie I had never watched. It's about a true crime author who moves his family into a house of a family that all just, why he would do that, I don't know. It's always a small town. It's always a family moving into a haunted house. Hits all of the cliche, cringy things, but there's something about the darkness, the music. I honestly appreciated the fact that this movie was actively trying to scare me. I feel like sometimes movies, you know when the scary thing is coming, and I feel like even when there weren't jump scare moments, the movie was still trying to scare me, and that's what I enjoy. I want real horror. I want to be scared, and Sinister is definitely the movie to do that. Now, I feel like everybody has seen Sinister, but if you haven't seen it, add it to the Halloween movie night rotation. We have now entered top 3 status. Top three movies that are actually scary. Number 3, we have Bring Her Back. Bring Her Back actually came out earlier this year. You can watch it on HBO Max, I believe now. But it's about Andy and Piper, who have just lost their dad and have to move into a foster home. And they meet their foster mother named Laura. She kind of quirky, but whatever. They have another foster brother named Oliver, who is weird. He doesn't talk. They see him doing some weird stuff. And apparently Laura's daughter also died. So now they have to just live in this house where Laura's just, she being a weirdo. She being a weirdo. And not in a regular foster mother way. She's being disturbing. After watching a lot of scary movies, the jump scares do get old. You can feel them coming, you can see them coming. And what's a little more scary than a jump scare or a ghost is the psyche of an insane person, or someone who is just so riddled with grief that they're willing to do whatever, even if that means a child, to get what they want. Honestly, my chest was tight. I didn't like any part of this. I didn't like any part of it. And I don't know what's worse, being scared or being truly disturbed by someone. Number 2, I have Talk to Me. Talk to Me came out a couple of years ago, and I remember everybody was talking about it. Even when I asked people what were some movies that were actually scary, a lot of people recommended Talk to Me. Talk to Me is about a group of friends who figure out how to conjure spirits through this embalmed hand. And because they're dumb teenagers, they make it a game. And the main character, Mia, someone who's been riddled with grief, who just lost her mom, takes it a little too far and has horrible consequences. Another disturbing movie, very disturbing. I don't know what it is about grief that makes it realistic, because we all have went through grief. So it just makes it like you're not as sane as you think you are. And if you had the opportunity to bring somebody back, would you? And that's when it gets a little scary. That's when it gets a little creepy. This movie, not only just scary, but a good movie. And it has one of the most satisfying endings. The best scary movie endings are when everyone's damned. When no one gets out, or if there's one person that gets out. And Talk to Me really just had me on the edge of my seat wondering what was gonna happen next. If you still have not seen Talk to Me, add it to the Halloween list. Add it to the Halloween movie night list. And for my number 1 movie that is actually scary, something that actually surprised me.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
The Descent. Now listen. This movie came out 20 years ago, and I went into it blind. The Descent is about a group of friends who want to go cave diving. They get stuck in said cave, and then they encounter monsters. Now, for those of you who are claustrophobic, which apparently I am, this movie is unsettling. When I tell you my chest was tight, I genuinely paused the movie multiple times. And sometimes it's not about the jump scares or the ghost or the demon or the vampire. It's just about stuff that you are genuinely scared of that is what's gonna get you. It's so steeped in reality. I would rather fight off Michael Myers than be stuck in a cave with monsters. Are you kidding me? And then if all of that isn't enough, there's drama between the friends. If I'm stuck at the bottom of a cave fighting monsters, the last thing I want to find out is that my friend slept with my husband. And Juno, when I catch you, it's on sight, because you really are a scum of an earth person. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my list of movies that are actually scary. I hope you guys have a very fun, scary Halloween. Make sure you let me know in the comments what movies actually scared you. And if you think there are some movies that are scarier than these, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.